Go ahead and lay on down. And just keep your feet on the earth and your knees to the sky. And bring your arms down to your side, to the palms facing up. And maybe draw your eyes closed. Just allow your low back to breathe some ease away from the earth. And start with a couple deep sighs on your own. Maybe they're audible. There's a lot of people right now who just need some kindness sent their way today. And maybe with that in mind, see if you can reflect that with your inner dialogue today as well. To move from a place of compassion and kindness as we hold space for ourselves here. Sometimes when negative thoughts show up, maybe it's simply just about saying thank you for sharing to ourselves and trying our best to move to a more positive one. So with every next breath in, fill up in a way that's nurturing and loving. And with every exhale, just let go. Any tension that's residing in your mental space, your mental body, your emotional body, your physical body. Let's move into bridge pose next. So make sure your heels come in close to your glutes. Lift your toes towards the sky and just press into your heels. Take an exhale. On your next breath in, start to lift your pelvis up off the ground. As you draw your arms up overhead, thumbs will touch behind you, palms face in. And lower, nice and slow, lower, arms come back down by your sides, pelvis down. Again, push into the heels, lift up, breathe in, arms overhead. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift pelvis up, arms sweep up overhead, thumbs touch over the head, touch the earth. And lower down. One more time, lift pelvis, arms up overhead, reach. Squeeze into the heels. And lower down. Nice. Now hug both in the knees. Give yourself a little squeeze. Release your left leg, extend the left leg long. And then exhale, squeeze your right knee towards your chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, supine twist to the left. So extend your right arm out to the side. Send your left leg up and over as you anchor the left hand down on the thigh. Reminding both shoulder heads to come back down to the earth. Maybe close the eyes towards the right side of your space. Using the breath to breathe into the right side. Change. Come back through center, knees to chest. Squeeze and switch. Just set the right heel down, extend the left leg long, reach through the heel. And twist to the right, left arm out to the side, right leg over, left shoulder back down. And just drift the head, maybe close the eyes again towards the left. Good, come back to center, nice and slow. Hug both knees in towards chest. And then start to rock and roll back and forth the length of your spine. We'll meet in downward facing dog. So as you come up, roll over, cross ankles, step back to down dog. You can go ahead and start your music here if you'd like. So downward facing dog team. Find a nice deep breath in, maybe sigh it out. Ha. Okay, we're gonna step our feet out the edges of our mat. And then we're gonna grab the mat with our hands. So you're sliding all 4 fingers underneath with thumbs on top. Nice. Now bend your knees and lift your hips as you pull the hips up and back. Pull the mat away from you. Good, now lift your heels up as high as you can, still lifting the outer hips up. Pulling the mat away, finding breath body. And then nice and slow, start to release the heels down, straighten through the legs. Lift the hips back up, pull the mat away. Allow the heart space to sort of sink, staying active in the legs and the arms here. Softening the gaze just between the space of your big toes. Relaxing neck and head. One more breath in and out. Nice. Now release into regular down dog. Move your feet in, move your hands in. Hands shoulder width distance apart. Next breath in, shift forward, high plank. Stretch the heart forward and open, firm the thighs. As you exhale, take a little push-up. Knees can come down if you need to. Keep the elbows close. Push up. High plank. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Good. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, take a push-up. Downward facing dog. One more time here. Shift forward. Take a little push-up. Downward facing dog. This time, high plank, breathe in. Nice and slow, lower to your belly. Knees can come down on the way if you need. Nice. Untuck your toes. Take your big toes towards touching. Slide your arms next to you, palms face down. As you exhale, draw the abdominal in. On the inhale, lift the chest, shoulder heads. Push through the palms. Push to the tops of the feet as the outer thighs roll down. Nice team. Take sips of air here or try to take deep breaths. Nice. Now push to the palms. Inhale, lift the legs. Big toes squeeze in, inner thighs roll up. Push in the palms, opening and lifting the chest. Next, grab for your strap. Find it behind you. Knuckles will face away from you, so up and away. Create some leg through the back of the neck. Now draw your strap away from you as you open the chest. Find the awareness of the legs, inner thighs rolling up. Nice. Draw the feet down. You're still with the bind here, with the strap. Push to the tops of the feet, lift the chest. And release your prop to the side. Slide your wrists underneath your elbows. Move into inhale, upward facing dog. Start to reach the arms long, lift the knees. Avoid popping the belly and ribs out. Draw in, lift up through the front of the spine, and then open the shoulder heads away from forward. Yeah. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Come to all fours, hands and knees, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Slide your right leg back. Hover on the inhale, the leg. Lift from the inner thigh, right pinky toe anchors down. Level hips, level chest. Inhale, lift left arm forward, thumb to the sky. Nice. Now side swipe your left arm, bend the back leg, capture the back top of the foot. Kick into your grip, lift the chest, open the chest. Now see if you can slide the inner thigh and inner knee back in towards midline. Kick into your grip. Without slingshotting your release, nice and slow, come back to extended table. Arm forward, leg behind you, look down, level pelvis. All fours, exhale. Good. Left leg back, inner thigh lifts, left leg hovers, breathe in. Other arm, right arm forward, thumb to the sky. Shoulder heads level, pelvis level. Nice. Now side swipe your arm, bend the back leg, capture the foot. Kick into your grip, open the chest. Now squeeze the inner thigh, inner knee towards midline. Try not to lock out this supporting arm. If you're hypermobile like me, you might add a little bit of a bend in the eye of the elbow. Extended table, inhale, reach long, arm forward, leg back. Exhale, tabletop. Nice, team. Grab your strap, come into downward facing dog. Exhale. Handprint your way to the back of your mat. Find a halfway lift with your strap in your hands. Find your hands behind you, knuckles face up and away. Taut the strap, open the chest. Exhale, take a fold. Relax through the nape of the neck and the crown of the head. Try to take your upper glutes towards your heels as you bend the knees. And lift your outer hips high. Maybe knuckles drop a little bit farther away. And slowly release your strap. Keep it in your hands, and then hands to your waist, or your hips rather, flat back, push to the feet, come up to stand. Nice, team. Slowly walk to the top of your mat, drop your strap on the floor, feet together, hands to heart center. Standing at attention. Inhale, mountain pose, reach the arms up. Palms might touch, you might look up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, hands on earth to shins, flat back, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward to your toes. Exhale, take your first chaturanga. You can always go to your belly and come to cobra. Inhale, up dog, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, soft knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Maybe lead with the less dominant leg. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Inhale, mountain. Feel the inner thighs spiral back. Maybe look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, slow fold, work the hamstrings on the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your side bodies. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Shift forward on your toes. Exhale, lower your chaturanga. Keep the chest broad, try not to sag the shoulders and hips. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Nice, team. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Inhale, chair pose. Hinge the hips back, sit low, use your core, come up, arms by your ears. Legs are together for this variation. Knees point forward. Squeeze the inner thighs, open up the ankles, see if you can sit a little bit deeper as the chest lifts. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Grab your strap, inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. Plant your, stay in low lunge. On the inhale, come up, high lunge with the strap. Set your strap on your front thigh, arms come up, crescent lunge. Front knee over ankle, push through the back ball mount of the left foot. Wrap that left inner ankle back. And then see if you can drift the inner right thigh open. Relax the shoulders, relax the face as you ignite through the arms. Nice, now grab your strap, hands behind you, knuckles away and up. Taut, open chest. Start to dip and hover the back leg. Nice, every breathe into the front hip. Squeeze into the legs. Inhale, high lunge, arms overhead, straighten the back leg. On the count of 10, we'll come into low lunge in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, step forward, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge. Grab your strap, inhale, high lunge. Strap onto front thigh, arm comes back up. Anchor into your legs, anchor into the outer front heel, into the back foot as the legs squeeze in and the pelvic floor lifts. Breathing from pelvis up through side bodies, through the ring fingers. And then find your strap behind you again, knuckles face away. Draw, strap down, bend into the back knee. Good. You can always keep the legs straight if you need to. Squeeze in through the legs. Inhale, high lunge, arms up. Back thigh lifts. Exhale on the count of 10 to low lunge. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeeze into the legs. 4, 3, 2. Low lunge on 1. This time, high plank. Inhale, shift back, high plank. Breathe in. And then chaturanga. Shift forward. Take a little vinyasa. Upward facing dog or cobra. You can always skip. Go straight to exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, soft knees look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Inhale, chair pose. Come on up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. If you hop back, hop into bent arms, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward right away. Breathe in, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. I'm just gonna flow that. Step back, move through your push-up or skip it. Keep the chest broad, take your transition slow. Exhale, curl into your core, lift back, down dog. Left foot forward, exhale, inhale, come up to warrior one just to feel the pose. Exhale, low lunge. Chaturanga, inhale, high plank as you shift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward again. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga or skip it, down dog. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, glide down dog. Left foot forward, one more, last time here. Inhale, warrior one, back heels down. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, soft knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Inhale, chair pose. Sit back, arms up. Exhale to stand, hands to heart. And then arms down by your sides. Good, team. Right, we're going to take a variation of dancer's pose. Pour the weight into your left foot and leg. Bend the right knee, capture the top of your right foot with both hands. Okay, now squeeze the inner legs together. Lift through the front of the spine. Now kick into your grip in order to hinge forward. Starting to find a little bit of forward movement here. Maybe look forward as best you can. Squeeze that inner thigh, inner knee towards midline. And try to draw your right knee away from its hip as you kick into your grip. Do your best to keep the pelvis level. And try not to withhold breath. And release. Good, other side. So foot down, straight to the other side, then left foot, or knee rather, capture the top of the foot. Squeeze in through the legs first, lift up through the front of the spine, then kick back in order to hinge. Nice, move slow. Inner thigh, inner knee draws in. Kick into your grip, open the chest. Nice, welcome any wobbles. And release. Good. Both feet on the ground. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Chaturanga, breath out. Inhale, upward or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, soft knees look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Grab your strap. Inhale, halfway lift again. Exhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, arms behind you. Find your strap, knuckles face away and up. Pull it taut, pull it down and away. Bend into the back knee. Nice. Find your breath body. Now nice and slow, start to hinge forward, straightening and by pushing the left hamstring back into rocket lunge with the strap. Nice. Firm that inner right thigh back and in. Nice and slow, inhale, move to warrior three. Start to straighten through that front leg without locking out the knee. Move towards T shape. You might be here as long as you're nice and long from end to end. At any time, if you need support, release your strap and set both hands on your front thigh, warrior three. Otherwise, maintain the bind, find breath awareness. And then nice and slow, step that foot back, come back to high lunge with the bind. I'm all wobbly here. And then nice and slow, turn to the left side of your space. Wide legs, heels kick out a little bit, toes in. Push to the feet, and then take a flat back down, wide-legged fold with the strap. Continue to push the feet as you come down, and as you stay here with your head down towards the earth. Lifting the inner groins up, and maybe trying to tilt a little bit of the pelvis forward without gripping through the toes. Maybe you reach the knuckles back. But more so think about opening like you want to slide the collarbones away from each other. Good. Now release your strap, hands down, find a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, low lunge to the top of your mat with your strap, set your mat strap aside. Nice. Now inhale, step forward, halfway lift, breath in. And then exhale, step your right foot back. Just kidding, we need our strap again. Inhale, high lunge, come on up with the strap. Exhale, hands behind you. This time your knuckles are going to face towards you and down. I'll bend into the back knee as you open up the chest and draw the strap taut. Squeeze in through the legs. It's nice, nice and slow. Start to take the heart forward, straighten through the back inner thigh, rocket lunge. Breath, body. Anchoring that left hip, outer hip back and in. Slowly inhale to warrior three. Come on up and forward. Try to level the pelvis and shoulders. Again, you can always find your hands to your front thigh as an option. Lifting to that inner back thigh. Lengthening from inner back ankle to crown. And then nice and slow, high lunge again with the bind. Breathe in. Turn to the right side of your space, wide legs. Heels out a little bit, toes in. Push to the legs, open the chest, flat back, come down, wide-legged fold. Still pushing down to the legs and the feet. As you come down, drip the neck and head down. Bend the knees as much as you need to, and then think about opening the chest versus how far can you take the strap behind you. And just try to quiet your grip of the strap a little bit too as you relax through the face. And release, hands down, halfway lift, breath in, low lunge to the front, breath out. High plank, inhale, strap aside, and to your belly, nice and slow. To your belly. Good. We're going to take floor bow here. So go ahead and bend the knees. Option here would be just to interlace your hands and take flying locust. Fly everything up with the hands behind you. Otherwise, bend your knees. Move towards grabbing your ankles, your shins, or the tops of your feet. Take your forehead down. Release air out of the lungs and try to bring your inner thighs closer in. As you exhale, start to kick into your hands. And as you inhale, lift your chest. Thanks. You might dorsiflexion, so toes towards your shins. Try to take the feet towards midline. Inner thighs towards midline. As you inhale, open the chest. As you exhale, kick. So it's a very subtle inhale, lift chest, exhale, kick. And release. Nice, wherever you are, just set your forehead down on top of your palms. Maybe release hips side to side. And just take a breath. And let's move to all fours. So plant your wrists on your elbows. And just come up on your knees, come up to tabletop. And then come to standing on your knees. With your knees about inner hip width distance apart and tuck your toes. You can keep them tucked if you need that for balance, otherwise try to keep the tops of the feet down. Make fists with your hands, set them beside or behind you, right, about sacrum, low back. Squeeze the elbows in as if they want to touch. Now draw the tops of your wrists towards your hips and down. Inhale, lift the top of the chest, exhale, take camel pose. Drawing the elbows in. Lifting the front of the heart from the spine as you breathe through the tops of the wrists and push to the shins. Lift up. And release. Inhale, come up. Take a seat. You can shake out the hands and the wrists. And then take a seat to one side. And bring your left or your right shin over the left and sit up nice and tall. All right, let's take a twist. So just lift up nice and tall and take a twist to your right. Moving from the belly button up towards the side and behind you, and let the gaze naturally follow. And release, nice and slow. Slide your left shin in front of the right, so switch legs. Sit up nice and tall, breath in. And exhale, twist to your left. And release. Good. Now go ahead and lay on your back. So come on down. Hover your feet, cross your right ankle over your right knee rather, over your left. Splay your shins and feet out. Reach for your calves or your ankles or even the tops of your feet. Now try your best to keep your tailbone long and down. Squeeze your knees in as you open up the ankles. Maybe a little bit of activity through the feet here. Maybe try to slide the right buttock away from the right shoulder and add a little bit of length through the back of the neck without tucking the chin too much. And reaching those talkative places with the breath, with the exhale. And release. Across the legs, add a little bit of a neutral transition here first, and then switch. So left leg over, open up the shins, the ankles, grab what is service to you. Tail going down on long, knees come in, open up the legs with the assistance of the hands. Reaching left buttock away from left shoulder. And trying your best to soften the outer edges of your face, your jaw, body, maybe parting the lips or taking a swallow in the throat. And release. Go ahead and release the legs there. And then we're going to come full circle. So have your knees in towards your chest. Extend your left leg long. And then active feet, toes towards your shins. As you exhale, squeeze your right knee towards the outside of your right rib cage. Reach out through the left heel, anchor down through the left thigh. And then supine twist over to the left. Right arm out, right shoulder stays down. And maybe eyes closed. Finding some stillness, some relaxation as soon as possible. And just thinking wide open heart space, inside and out. And change, come back to center. Both knees in, switch sides, reach the right heel long, anchor through the top thigh as the toes come to your shins. Exhale, squeeze knee towards your armpit. And then supine twist to this right side. Heavy back down to the left shoulder, close the eyes. Just add some kindness to your thoughts with every breath in and with every breath out. And change. Come back to center. One last time here, give yourself a tight squeeze. And then Shavasana, corpse pose. Set your feet down, slide your legs open and your heels away. You might lift your chest up and just sort of slide the shoulders down towards your seat and then lay back down. Arms come out wide. Drop the weight towards the index fingers, so then towards the index fingers so that the palms face up. Close your eyes and be still. Just be. As we close practice here, feel free to stand on your back. Gift yourself corkscrews, place of integration, or for maybe 10 extra mindful, intentional breaths. Or if you'd like to close class with all upright and join me in seated, start to find some movement, maybe a nice long body stretch, maybe even a little side body stretch on your back, make banana shape, side to side. You'll roll to one side and just come up to seated. Take your time. And if you're joining me upright, sit up nice and tall and comfortable. Relax the shoulders, relax your face. And just bring your hands to your thighs, maybe up to receive or down to ground. I'm going to bring my hands to center, so the heart space and belly space here. And maybe close your eyes. Just taking the time here to honor your practice and the energy shared. So just close here with some reminders. May you eliminate outside noise that does not serve you. May you learn to surrender control and trying to fix things. May you be okay with not knowing. May you trust your intuition, those aha moments. Remember, those are moments of value. I bring my hands to third eye center in honor of you and your light and the oneness in all things.